Texas Democrats are angry. It's June 10th, 2024, and these are your headlines. For the second time in a row now, the Texas Democrat Convention ended not with a bang, but with a whimper, as attendees fled the convention before business was even complete. The lightly attended gathering, which was held in El Paso from Thursday through Saturday over the weekend, was supposed to be an opportunity for Democrats from across the state to, band together, craft their platform ahead of the November election. However, on Saturday afternoon, as the number of delegates dwindled, Democrat Party Chairman Gilberto Hinojosa ruled that there was no longer a quorum to conduct business. Now, this is where things get a little complicated. Delegates moved to appeal the ruling of the chair, the ruling being that there was no longer a quorum in the building. And while that vote overwhelmingly passed, it did so without a quorum. So the convention was quickly adjourned anyway. It was chaotic amid boos and hisses. One disgruntled Democrat was even heard shouting, "This is why we lose," on the convention's live stream. We've got a clip from that. Take a look. Yeah, they don't seem happy. Shortly after that, that audio was muted in the video, replaced by upbeat music. In a strange turn of events, it appeared that Democrat Party leadership was actually the force trying to shut the convention down early, ahead of a debate on a new rule proposal that would have added a no preference option to the presidential primary ballot. They didn't want to see that happen. Earlier in the day, though, attendees were subjected to a speech by female drag queen Bridget Bandit. Female drag queen. She's a woman dressed as a man, dressed as a woman. This is the Texas Democrat Party, everybody. Now, Bridget Bandit has a history of explicit behavior online, so donning drag regalia, Bandit lectured attendees on the virtue of providing gender mutilation procedures and drugs to children, as well as the importance of drag queen story hour. But I think the most telling thing that she said and told the audience was, quote, "I am a product of the Texas public school system. I have worked with children for over a decade, and I am now a full-time drag queen in Austin, Texas." A product of the Texas public school system. Well, this isn't the first time that Texas Democrats have left their convention early before the business was complete. This literally happened during their last convention in 2022, when they held their convention in Dallas, and it ended abruptly due to lack of a quorum before they could even approve a party platform. Well, just one day after Governor Greg Abbott unveiled a list of the top 10 most wanted illegal aliens in Texas, DPS has apprehended one of them. Servando Trejo Duran Jr. is an illegal alien from Mexico who has a long history of criminal activity, including homicide, burglary, tampering with government records, and he was also wanted for violating parole for murder with a deadly weapon. They're not sending their best. The Texas Department of Public Safety is continuing its efforts to arrest and detain human smugglers, with most of the transported illegal aliens being referred to U.S. Border Patrol. Last week, for example, a DPS trooper intercepted a Dodge Challenger in LaSalle County. The driver, cruising on I-35, is named Mario Gonzalez and comes from Laredo. Now, after consenting to having his vehicle searched, DPS uncovered a concealed compartment sheltering 2 illegal aliens from Guatemala and Mexico. According to DPS spokesman Chris Olivares, Gonzalez confessed to having been paid $1,000 from each of the illegal aliens, who were both referred to U.S. Border Patrol. Gonzalez was arrested for smuggling. Similarly, on June 4th, DPS officers and special agents stopped 2 trucks in Webb County, a Peterbilt truck and a Dodge Ram pickup. Following a search of the truck, consent for which was given by the driver, DPS troopers found 19 illegal aliens hidden inside a concealed area in the cab, one of whom was suffering from heat exhaustion. Video footage posted by Olivares on X features an illegal alien panting and sweating heavily. Both the driver of the Peterbilt truck and the driver of the Dodge Ram were arrested for the smuggling of persons. The 19 illegal aliens were referred to U.S. Border Patrol.
America is at a crossroads. Now, more than ever, Texas must step up and lead the country. We don't have time to mess around. The only way to save America is with a strong Texas. You and I know this, but so do the enemies of life and liberty. Therefore, you and I have no choice but to stand up and fight. I'm Sarah Gonzalez, and to the enemies of liberty, I say, come and take it.
Lastly, after narrowly avoiding defeat in the Texas GOP primary runoff, House Speaker Dade Phelan of Beaumont is evicting the Orange County Republican Party from its offices. In a letter first noted by Kevin Steele of 1813 News, Phelan Investments, the family investment firm, told his local Republican Party they must be out of the space by July 5th and must continue to pay rent until this date. No reason was given for the eviction. Michael Phelan, the speaker's uncle, wrote in the letter, "You are required to vacate and surrender possession of the premises to the undersigned on or before the above date, free of all occupants and personal possessions. A final bill for all unpaid rental amounts will be forwarded to this address in the coming days." And he noted that the party had been leasing the space since at least December of 2019. Well, in social media posts, district residents said they were not surprised by Phelan's actions. One said, "The guy is a joke and a true politician, not a person with anyone else in mind but himself. I hope voters remember this next time." Another user said, "Retaliation, they didn't do what he wanted and he's paying them back. He doesn't have to worry about how he looks to the voters for a few years." Others said Phelan was justified in removing the office space since Orange County voters rejected him at the polls. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.